Good day, virtual cyclists. This is Chris Schwenker from the ZOM Preview. We have a special lineup of articles this week, and it's highlighted by a really interesting forthright interview that I had with Jay Bruin. In case you don't know, Jay Bruin is the first ever community racer to race for Dirt, my team, Dad's Inside Riding Trainers, to qualify for the UCI Esports World Championships as a community racer. And if you don't know the difference, Premier Division racers, the top, tip top, the elite racers, are battling it out day in and day out, and they get a lot of the recognition as the top of the sport. But there's also one step lower, which are the high level community racers, and they were given the opportunity to qualify if they met a certain criteria. And Jay Bruin met that criteria, and he threw his hat into the ring, had an incredible race, and was selected as a representative of Team USA in the UCI Esports World Championships. And he's a man of faith, a super nice guy, and the interview you're going to find really interesting, and I hope that you like it, because he's a tremendous ambassador for esports, and his team Eat Dirt really has things in the proper perspective. They really do. They're promoting esports, and they promote the Dirt Dad Fund, which of course I consider to be extremely important. And they're doing things the right way, and I feel great for Jay, and I hope that he really does well, as I do all the other incredible competitors that are going to be representing their countries. We also have another article that I wrote on balance training. As virtual cyclists, we don't have to balance our bikes, so there's something that we should really work on, because balancing is a skill that, as we age, deteriorates, and it's also a major factor as we get older, because falls are a tremendous public health concern. I also wrote an article with the help of Dr. Adam Upshaw on calculating your sweat rate and dehydration, and some basic hydration strategies, and offering up the a couple sides of the argument as far as hydration goes. So you're going to find that really interesting. I know I did. I had come up with some conclusions, and when I ran it by Dr. Upshaw, he basically presented an entire counter argument. So I've taken the opportunity to present both sides of the argument there, and we'll let you decide with a little bit of help from him and I. And then the final thing is a little a fun article that I wrote. As virtual cyclists, we're sometimes put in a position where we have to defend our love and passion for virtual cycling, because majority of traditional cyclists, they kind of haven't really started to drink any of the Kool-Aid that we have. And I consider it really upsetting, because it's more a lack of giving it a try, because if you do, you realize that there are tremendous benefits. And there are so many different ways that virtual cycling is similar to, or it exceeds traditional cycling in many ways. And it's funny when you ask a group of staunch virtual cyclists what their opinion is, they come up with a lot of their own opinions, and some of them are, to be quite frank, not very nice, personal attacks and things. And I wrote a little bit about that too, and how we as individuals choose to deal with each other. I write this blog as a hobby, a way to promote the Dirt Dad Fund, and just to kind of combine my love for virtual cycling and physical therapy and writing. And it's amazing how some people, whether they know you or not, think that it's within their right to attack you personally because you might think differently than they do. Nonetheless, that's the world that we live in, and it's a matter of perspective. All right, thank you very much for all the overwhelming support. I really hope that you read the article that I wrote with Jay Bruin. It's really quite special. And please support the Dirt Dad Fund at dirtdadfund.com. Thank you.